Hello, we are on day 10 of our 30-day core challenge. My name is Riva and today we're going to be using a block. So if you don't have a yoga block at home, you can use any book, a thicker book preferably, just tape around it so it doesn't fly apart. You could also use an exercise ball or no prop at all. It's not 100% necessary. So let's find ourselves on our backside. Keep your prop kind of close to you. And then bring your legs up the wall. So as if you're standing on the ceiling, flex your feet towards your face. And then go ahead and bring the block in between your ankles. So we're going to play a little pass and catch with your hands and your feet. So slowly bringing your arms beside you, palms facing down. Lower your heels. So as much as you like. Notice your low back. See if you can flatten your low back to the ground. You might not come down very far. This might be as far as you go. Some of us may be able to come a little further, maybe even hovering your heels above the ground. And then using your inhale breath to lift it up. Switch the block. So grab the block in your hands and then keep your legs up the wall and bring your arms behind you. Keep the engagement of your core. So notice the area around your ribs. See if you can knit your ribs in to flatten out your low back. And you can come back as much as you like. Use your inhale breath to lift. Switch it out. Hands come down for support. Slowly lowering your heels towards the ground. Inhale to lift. Switch it out. Keep your legs up. Slowly lowering your arms behind you. And then alternating here. So just go as slowly as you need to. You want to use your muscles rather than any momentum here. So the slower you go, it's a lot easier to take the momentum out of it. Keep your lower abdominals engaged. Keep rooting that space of air at your low back down to the ground. Slowly use your inhale to lift. Switch the block and then exhale to lower. One more time. Lower the legs. Inhale to lift. Grab the block with your hands. Exhale to lower. And inhale to lift. Nice. Now bring the block beside you, just kind of out of your way. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then coming up to a seat. So sitting with your hands behind you, fingers facing towards you, thumbs facing inward. Just slowly rock the weight until you can feel your lower abdominals engaged. Now taking the block in between your knees this time, squeeze your knees together nice and tight. So you can also do this without a block, just kind of keeping your legs towards each other or squeeze your kneecaps together. We're just going to take some gentle rocks here. So slowly bring the weight back into your hands, keep your legs engaged, and then rotating so your toes touch. Keep your chest lifted. We're just rocking back and forth, gentle movement. You might notice some shaking here deep in your core. Keep your legs squeezing together. So the muscles of your inner legs are connected to your core as well. So you're getting lots of strength here, just rocking back and forth. Take your time. So you're trying to keep your body basically in exactly the same position. You're just rocking back and forth on your tailbone. If this feels like a lot on your butt, you can put some pillows or blankets underneath there for a little extra support. Just go one more time, back and forth. Remove the block out of your way. Plant your feet on the ground, grab your hands around your shins and just lift your chest, maybe even shimmying your shoulders back a little bit. Come back to your backside, legs up the wall, flex your feet like you're standing on the ceiling. Arms come beside you for support, palms facing down. Slowly lower your right heel down to the ground. Use your inhale breath to lift. Exhale, lower your left heel down to the ground. Inhale to lift. So same thing, you might not come down very far. You want to keep your low back rooted down. So tuck your tailbone, flatten your low back, keep that contraction, and then just moving your legs. Alternating your legs side to side. Remember, slower you go, you're more likely to use your muscles. See if you can notice each little group firing up as you move through the shape. Chest is nice and soft. Shoulders nice and broad. Make sure your face is calm, jaw relaxed. Keep going here a few more times. Keep rooting your low back down, contracting your core maximum. One more time each side. Right leg down, lift. Left leg down, lift. Grab your knees with your hands, so right hand on your right knee, left hand on your left knee, and then pull your knees outward towards your shoulders. Feel that lengthening of your low back. Let's get a little bit into the side waist. So bring your shins parallel to the ground, hands behind you, interlace all 10 fingers. You're gonna try to keep your elbows nice and wide. Keep your chin away from your chest. As you exhale, bring your left elbow towards your right knee, extend your left leg long. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale to twist. So low back flattening down, you're curling your ribs up. Inhale to come back to center, and then switch it out. Just going on your own speed. Getting into the waist, the obliques. Keeping the control here, so go nice and slow. Moving with your breath. Let's go one more time each side. Come back to center, here's your last one, twist. And then coming out, grab your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice big squeeze. Last posture, side plank. Coming over onto your forearm, so elbow right underneath your shoulder. Straighten out your legs. You can crisscross your feet, so one foot can be in front of the other, or you can stack your feet. And lifting your hips, reach your right arm up. Nice and active in the core, a little bit of shaking, totally normal. Keep lifting your hips. Slowly lower, come over onto your other side. Right elbow underneath your right shoulder. Set yourself up, so either one foot in front of the other or stacking your feet. Lift your hips, so you gotta use your core. Lift your left arm up. You can look up, lift your hips. Squeeze your belly to your spine. One more full breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Come into a nice seat. Bring your hands to your chest. Thank yourself for showing up, and I'll see you tomorrow.